¿Listo? Señores y señores, bienvenidos a la graduación Lincoln School 2026, una generación que nos ha llenado de orgullo, de logros, de momentos felices. Empezaron más o menos en el 2010, la mayoría de ellos aquí en el colegio. Los queremos y también queremos a sus familias. Les pido por favor que me ayuden con un aplauso al recibir al invitado especial, don Rodolfo Carvajal, miembros de junta directiva, profesores. Musiquita. La orquesta de la Lincoln, vamos a empezar. Don Rodolfo viene acompañado de su hijo menor, que se gradúa hoy, Felipe Carvajal. Un aplauso, por favor. Están entrando también los profesores de sus hijos. Un aplauso for your teachers. Amazing work this last year. Ahora nos ponemos de pie para recibir Graduating Class of 2026. Adelante. Démosles un caluroso aplauso a nuestros alumnos. Los estudiantes lucieron los cordones que se ganaron por sus logros. Nos quedamos de pie para la entrada. Nos quedamos de pie para la entrada de la bandera de Costa Rica y de los Estados Unidos de América. Nos hacen el honor. Ahora con entusiasmo entonemos el himno de Costa Rica y el himno de los Estados Unidos en compañía de la orquesta Lincoln, dirigida por la profesora Marianela Cordero. Muchas gracias, pueden sentarse. Muy bienvenidos todos. Welcome to Lincoln Graduation Ceremony again, 2026. Muy bienvenido, don Rafael Ángel Calderón, expresidente de la República. Don Rodolfo Carvajal, miembro especial, invitado especial. Don Alfonso Gómez, presidente de la Junta Directiva. Doctor Daniel Allen, director general del colegio. Miembros de Junta Directiva, directores del colegio, profesores, padres de familia, abuelitos. ¿Cuántos abuelitos? It's all about legacy today. It's all about community. Y estudiantes, bienvenidos chicos a su graduación. Everything we do it for you. Este es un grupo súper especial y le he dado la bienvenida a don Rafael Ángel, y con nosotros también está la señora Muni Figueres, que la quiero saludar también. Y señores, doña Muni, bienvenida. Pienso que mientras los hombres hacían historia en nuestro país, las mujeres hacían generaciones en la Lincoln. Dos familias que nos han acompañado, no con política, sino con cariño, con amor, al igual que todas las demás familias. Está aquí doña María Elena Odio, que cuidaba los bailes de Halloween en el country, Ninina, como la conocen sus nietos, y tantas otras personas de nuestra comunidad que han hecho que Lincoln sea lo que es hoy. We're celebrating legacy. If you're an alum and you're wearing a boutonniere, raise your hand. La florcita que les dieron. Bienvenidos exalumnos a su casa. We're super proud to have you here. Y chicos, a partir de hoy a mediodía, ustedes pueden pasar por su boutonniere because you will be alumni as well. Bienvenidos todos. Es para mí un placer ahora presentarles a quien nos ha transformado en 6 años. Nos estamos preparando para una etapa nueva del Colegio Lincoln, y aquí nosotros internamente tenemos quien nos dirija, quien tiene visión y quien nos exige cada día ser lo mejor que podemos ser. Doctor Daniel Allen.
Ahora sí. Bienvenidos y welcome to our 2026 commencement ceremony. We are so excited to have you. Some people sometimes ask me, Dr. Allen, do you get nervous when you have to speak to so many people? And I get a little bit nervous, but not nearly as nervous as I was yesterday, because my mother-in-law was on campus yesterday. And she was here seeing all the different activities at school, the junior day and the celebrations. And as we finished the day, she said to us, I cannot believe how much planning it must take to do what you do at that school. And it's true. There's an incredible amount of planning and attention to detail and love that goes into each activity and each ceremony, and none more so than this graduation ceremony. So I would ask you to join me in a round of applause, thanking the team, all the people behind the scenes that makes these activities possible. Thank you for your excellence and collaboration. When I was 17 years old, I spent a week at the U.S. Marine Corps recruiting depot across the street from the San Diego International Airport in Southern California. And if you want to imagine what the Marine Depot is like, it's kind of like you would imagine it in the movies. The buses of recruits come, and at the front of the depot, they have the steps, the famous steps that the new recruits come and they stand on. And I was there with a group of Boy Scouts. I wasn't a Marine recruit, but they took us through the process so that we could experience a little bit of what it might feel like to become a U.S. Marine. And so the drill sergeants came out and they barked at us to get in line. I think the last time I had stood in a straight single file line like that was when I was in preschool. And they told us that we were about to have a transformative experience, that our life after this moment would never be the same. And then we went through a series of stations. They took us to a window where they said, this is where the new recruits receive their common ration, their clothes, the famous boots that they would wear for boot camp. There was also a sign on the wall. It was a legal statement saying, anything that you place here that's illegal, nothing's going to happen. Any drugs, guns, whatever you have in your bag, put it right here. We won't ask any questions. But if you carry it with you after this moment, there will be serious consequences. And then you move to another station where the barber chairs were in a row, where they shave all of the new recruits and give them their military haircut. And really, this entire experience is designed to help these new recruits realize your life is never going to be the same. You will be transformed as a result of this experience. You are coming into a brotherhood and a sisterhood that is different from anything that you've experienced before. Just over a year after that, I had my own transformative experience. Many of you know I was a missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And 2 days after I turned 19 years old, my parents dropped me off at the Missionary Training Center in Provo, Utah. It was the first time I'd lived away from home, and I wouldn't see my family for 2 years. And I went inside, and they issued me my common ration, the bed that I would sleep on, the group of young men that I would spend the next 2 months spending 10 to 12 hours a day in language study. And shortly thereafter, I found myself in the Chicago O'Hare International Airport, getting ready to get on a plane for Argentina, where I would spend the next 22 months. In my entire life prior to getting to that point, I had never seen a young man with a collar popped up as a style choice. And suddenly I was on a plane of Argentines full of them. I knew things were going to be a little bit different. These experiences, these transformational opportunities are not an accident. Each of you that are here, I'm sure, have had different transformational activities, a before and after. Sometimes the researchers call these wicked problems. When you sign up for something where you can't predict what the outcome is going to be on the other end, there's just too many variables, and it's too much change, and it's too much at the same time, and you just have to go with it. Certainly, for those of you here celebrating your children, having children is one such transformational experience. But whatever the transformation, these things require desire on our part. They require that we're willing to engage in the opportunity to learn. In fact, the author Adam Grant, in his book Hidden Potential, talks about the best at moving through these type of transformational experiences. He compares them to sponges. They're eager to draw up all the learning that they possibly can. They're eager to engage and to accept the transformation that is upon them, and to do it with energy and excitement and motivation. And we talk about a lot in education this idea of lifelong learning. We want to be lifelong learners. That's really easy to say. It's a nice thing to think about, but in reality, as adults, we are typically not very good learners. We like to look like we know what's going on. We like our expertise. We put on robes of professionalism to indicate to the world, I know what I'm doing. I've got this under control. But that same expertise often makes it hard for us to learn. Learning, by definition, means we're engaging in something that we aren't experts at, that we don't know how to do, that makes us feel uncomfortable. We've turned ourselves over to a transformational process because we recognize at the beginning we don't have the skill sets and the mindsets necessary to perform at a high level. That's what learning is. And so when we say we want to go out into the world and be lifelong learners, it means we have to embrace our own ignorance and open our hearts and our minds to new learning. to new opportunities. You've all likely heard me talk about our mission as a school, to not just be a great school, but to be a center for human development, to be the best school for the world, preparing our young people to go out into the world to make a positive difference, to be strong, to be resourceful, to be tenacious, to make their own lives, their families, their communities, and the world that we live in a better place. The world needs this from us. Our students will be leaving here with those unique values that are represented here at Lincoln School and here in Costa Rica. The need for peace and humanity and collaboration and sustainability and kindness and innovation. That entrepreneurial mindset that looks for challenges and has the courage and the determination to do something about it. And of course, I'm speaking to our graduates. We're here to celebrate them. But in reality, all of you, parents, grandparents, alumni, your story's not completely written. You still have ample time for transformation in your own life. There is still important work to do in all of our lives so that we can make the world a better place, so that we can have that positive impact. For me, that's what it means to be a Lincoln student, graduate, and alumni. Someone who has that compassion and passion for going out, relieving suffering, making their lives and the lives of others a better place. So graduates, we're here to celebrate you. We're here to celebrate you at the end of one transformational journey and as you begin a new one. Embrace it. Don't be afraid to recognize your own ignorance. Be vulnerable. Put yourselves in opportunities to learn new skills, new languages, new experiences, new people, new opportunities. Take the strength of this community, your families, this school, and build on it. And never be afraid to go out and make a difference. Congratulations, class of 2026. We salute you and congratulate you.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. And now we're going to watch a video, a class video that the students put together. No tiene sonido.
¿Qué cree que esté pasando en un año?
¿Qué taco no pare? Va a estar haciendo los exámenes del medio.
Sí, ¿qué cree que va a estar pasando en un año?
Vamos a estar todos en el cine viendo Toy Story 5.
No sé, vamos a estar terminando IB y saliendo. Uy, qué miedo.
Y ya listándonos para la graduación.
Dentro de un año ya vamos a estar como graduando. Sí, ya.
Sí, total. Total.
Y ya no vamos a estar en IB.
Me va a grabar este video en el desayuno de los hijos.
Pasando mate.
Ok, en un año me veo jugando fútbol. Voy a ir al IE.
¿Cómo se ve usted?
Grabándose, ya listo para irme a la U, no sé.
Sí, yo igual, yo creo que yo me voy a ver bastante bien.
Topo con novia. Ya.
¿Topo con novia? ¿No?
Ay, Dios. Voy a estar muy triste, pero muy emocionada de jalarme de aquí.
No voy a estar estresada, lo voy a estar haciendo un horario.
No va a estar haciendo nada.
Ya hubiera entrado en la U. Hopefully estudiar cine. Hopefully being free from this place. And ya haber salido de esto.
De ponerte entrenando, algo así, fijo.
En un año me va apoyando a mi amigo, campeón nacional en Shaolin.
¿Cómo?
Yo me veo gozando la vida después de salir de IB exams.
Al Chile disfrutando el sufrimiento, todos los que tienen que venir aquí al mes.
Esté admitted a una U que me encanta y que la voy a pasar bien.
Pasando los IB exams y saber qué voy a hacer con mi vida.
¿Haciendo qué?
Volando en senior year y seguir faltando mucho. Campeón mundial
Ok,
y campeón nacional y ganando todo.
Pasando mis IB exams con súper buenas notas y decidiendo a dónde voy a ir a la U.
Saliendo de IB.
En un año no voy a estar lesionada. Y pasé a IB. Ojalá.
Sí, todos pasamos IB.
Ay, qué miedo. Sentirme bien de cómo me fue y ya saber a qué universidad voy a ir.
walking backward through a parade, and I'm stuck in the shadow, locked in the shade. There ain't no way to sweep up the mess that we made. dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore.
Wow. ¿En qué minuto? ¿En qué minuto? You will be deeply missed. Una generación preciosa, momentos lindísimos. Pero ¿en qué minuto? Qué horror. I've been here the whole time. They've been in the school, and it seems like yesterday. So I can imagine families feeling the same way. Ahora quiero invitar a Ernesto Leal. Ernesto es el presidente de la generación y nos va a hablar en representación de sus compañeros.
Bueno, buenos días a todos, a mis compañeros, los papás, a los hermanos, todas las familias que vinieron. Hoy me encuentro aquí con una mezcla de emociones que creo que todos compartimos. Por un lado, estamos felices, orgullosos y emocionados por todo lo que hemos logrado. Pero por otro, cuesta creer que este momento finalmente llegó. Para muchos de nosotros, el Colegio Lincoln no ha sido solamente un colegio. Ha sido nuestro segundo hogar durante nuestros años más formativos. Más de la mitad de nosotros hemos estado acá juntos desde prekinder. Algunos aprendimos a leer, a sumar y a ser amigos aquí. Crecimos juntos. Pasamos de ser niños que iban a visitar animales al Toucan Rescue Ranch para aprender sobre ellos, a estudiantes que visitaban Punta Arenas para estudiar sobre el impacto de los plásticos en los ecosistemas marinos. Pasamos de emocionarnos por excursiones escolares a prepararnos para los exámenes del IB. Y aunque muchas cosas cambiaron durante estos años, algo siempre permaneció igual. Nosotros, la generación 2026, siempre encontró la manera de estar unida. Nos unimos para celebrar nuestros logros. Nos unimos para estudiar cuando las cosas se pusieron más difíciles. Nos unimos para organizar eventos, despedidas, serenatas, Junior Day, Senior Day y cada una de las actividades que hicieron nuestros años en el Colegio Lincoln especial. También nos unimos para defender lo que era mejor para nuestra generación. Como cuando nos propusieron mover los mocks a diciembre, conversamos, nos organizamos, expresamos nuestras opiniones y trabajamos junto con la administración hasta encontrar una solución que funcionara para todos. Este momento me enseñó algo que he visto una y otra vez en esta generación, el compromiso entre todos nosotros. Como presidente de clase he tenido la oportunidad de ver esto de cerca. He aprendido que todos tenemos opiniones distintas, que todos tenemos intereses diferentes, que siempre habrá debates sobre qué hacer, cuándo hacerlo y cómo hacerlo. Pero también aprendí algo más importante. En esta generación siempre hay personas dispuestas a ayudar. Cada vez que necesitábamos recopilar fotos, organizar actividades, escribir dedicatorias o sacar adelante algún proyecto, aparecían compañeros ofreciendo su tiempo y esfuerzo. Y eso dice mucho sobre quiénes somos, porque más allá de las notas, los deportes o las universidades a las que vamos, lo que realmente define esta generación es cómo nos hemos cuidado entre nosotros. Y claro, también hemos dejado algunos recuerdos difíciles de olvidar, como la guerra de agua que tuvimos en nuestro último almuerzo en el colegio hace un poco más de un mes, una actividad que probablemente fue mucho más divertida para nosotros que para algunos miembros de la administración. Pero todavía me acuerdo de las sonrisas que tenían mis compañeros mientras se tiraban agua y las caras de los profes que trataban de decidir si lo que estaban observando les parecía divertido, tierno o insolente. O aquella serenata en la que decidimos llenar el colegio de bombas de humo azules, verdes, amarillas y rojo. Ahora que lo pienso, tal vez no todas nuestras ideas fueron brillantes, pero definitivamente fueron memorables, y eso es lo que hace especial a una generación. No son solamente los grandes logros, son las historias que vamos a seguir contando dentro de 10, 20 o 30 años. Son los almuerzos en la plaza central, las conversaciones interminables, los Winter Games en almuerzo aquí donde ustedes están sentados, los partidos de ASCA que veíamos juntos, los banners que pintamos durante semanas antes de tirarlos allá en el edificio, y los gritos de 26 que resonaban por los pasillos. Las carreras después del recreo para no llegar tarde a clase e incluso las veces que llegábamos tarde por estar buscando parqueo o por las interminables presas en el Virilla. Son esos pequeños momentos los que terminan convirtiéndose en los recuerdos más importantes. Y ahora que estamos por cerrar este capítulo, creo que todos sentimos algo parecido. Sabemos que nuestras vidas van a cambiar. Algunos se irán a Europa, otros a Estados Unidos y otros se quedarán acá en Costa Rica. Vamos a estudiar carreras diferentes, vivir experiencias distintas y recorrer caminos que todavía no conocemos. Pero aunque nuestros destinos sean diferentes, siempre compartiremos algo que nadie podrá quitarnos, estos 15 años juntos. Antes de terminar, quiero agradecer a todas las personas que hicieron este momento posible. A nuestros profesores, que nos enseñaron mucho más que solo los contenidos académicos, especialmente a los profesores del IB, que nos acompañaron durante algunos de los desafíos más exigentes de nuestra vida estudiantil y nunca dejaron de creer en nosotros. A la administración y al personal del colegio por guiarnos, apoyarnos y ayudarnos a crecer. Y sobre todo, gracias a nuestras familias, a nuestros papás, mamás, hermanos y seres queridos que estuvieron con nosotros en cada éxito y en cada dificultad. Ustedes fueron quienes nos llevaron al colegio cuando éramos niños, quienes nos ayudaron con nuestras primeras tareas. Y personalmente, estoy seguro que mi mamá, que tuvo que aguantarse lágrimas mientras me montaban al bus forzado y yo pateaba y gritaba, y también me obligaba a practicar mis presentaciones orales porque era muy penoso para hacerlas en clase, entonces las tenía que presentar con mis hermanas primero. Nunca se hubiera imaginado que yo estoy aquí parado hoy. Sé que historias como estas hay miles, porque nuestros papás y familiares son quienes celebraron nuestros logros, quienes nos escucharon cuando estábamos cansados, estresados o preocupados, y quienes nos ayudaron a llegar hasta aquí. Este diploma también les pertenece a ustedes. Y finalmente, a mi generación, gracias por estos años, gracias por las risas, las amistades y los recuerdos y las experiencias que nos han convertido en quienes somos hoy. Si hay algo que el Colegio Lincoln nos enseñó es que la educación no se trata solamente de los logros que colgamos en una pared. Se trata de las amistades que construimos, las lecciones que aprendimos y las memorias que creamos. Hoy recibimos un título, pero lo más valioso que nos llevamos de aquí no cabe dentro de un papel. Felicidades Generación 2026 y muchas gracias.
Gracias, Ernesto. Ernesto es un bebé de una familia que creímos que ya habíamos despedido hace años con las hermanas mayores, que ahí están, exacto. Señores, por favor pónganse de pie quienes están graduando a su último hijo, después de años de estar con nosotros. Están los Jiménez, está la familia Rivera, todos los que ven ustedes aquí. Nos han dado el privilegio de tener a sus hijos, Adri, por tantos años, y como don Sergio me dijo a mí un día, yo creo que yo he pagado por lo menos la alfombra roja de la Lincoln, después de 20 años, pero como él es exalumno de algunos de ustedes, los papás también, gracias por ser parte de nuestra historia, Lincoln. Gracias, Ernesto, por ese speech tan bonito. Qué generación más linda. Les cuento, son 97 estudiantes, pero nunca habíamos entregado tantos cordones. Estos muchachos son comprometidos, son una generación preciosa. Así que un aplauso por todo el esfuerzo y por ustedes. Y ahora, siguiendo con las celebraciones, quiero invitar a Mariela Manzanares para que haga la entrega del Trojan Award. El Trojan Award se entrega todos los años a... ¿Usted lo va a explicar? Sí. Ok, la dejo a ella. Esa parte no, ok. El Trojan Award se le entrega todos los años al estudiante que tuvo el valor de ser el presidente del gobierno estudiantil. Entonces dejo a Mariela con la presentación.
Buenos días a todos, profesores, estudiantes, padres de familia e invitados. Estaré dando el premio del Trojan de parte de Javi Salón, expresidente de High School. Me duele mucho no estar con ustedes el día de hoy. Antes que nada, quiero felicitar a la generación de 2026 por este momento tan especial. Les mando un fuerte abrazo a todos y les deseo muchas bendiciones en esta nueva etapa que está por comenzar. Hoy tenemos el honor de presentar el Trojan Award, un reconocimiento que se otorga a un estudiante que ha demostrado excelencia académica, liderazgo y compromiso con nuestra comunidad, Juan Manuel Bermúdez. Además, Además de ser un presidente, ha demostrado esas cualidades a lo largo de sus años en la Lincoln. Ha sido una persona comprometida, siempre dispuesta a involucrarse, a apoyar a quienes lo rodean y contribuir al bienestar de nuestra comunidad. Su liderazgo, carisma y dedicación son algunas de las razones por las que hoy recibe este reconocimiento. Así que, con muchísimo orgullo, les pido un fuerte aplauso para Juan Manuel, ganador del Trojan Award 2026.
Good morning, Dr. Allen, Mr. Garen, Ms. Sandra Mora, parents, teachers, staff, students, and the class of 2026. Before anything, I would like to thank God for the opportunity to be here today. Without His guidance, blessings, and the opportunities He has given me throughout my life, I would not be standing here receiving this award. I am deeply grateful to everyone who made this journey possible: my parents, my teachers, the administration, the staff, and my classmates. Thank you for your trust, support, and encouragement through this year. I would also like to thank my student government team: Claudia, Stefan, Cristina, Gazelle, Nina, and Kirse. This recognition may have my name on it, but it reflects the work of an incredible team. Thank you for your dedication, your ideas, and for believing in our vision. One lesson I learned as student body president is that leadership is not about being in front. It's about making sure everyone feels they belong. 7 months ago, during the presidential transition, I shared a goal: to build a community where every student felt heard, valued, and included. Throughout this year, that goal guided everything we did. One moment that stayed with me was after our teacher appreciation activity. A teacher came up to me and simply said, "Thank you, Juanma, for this activity, because we felt very appreciated." That moment reminded me that leadership is often found in the small things. Sometimes the greatest impact comes from making people feel seen and valued. As I look forward to the future, my hope is that the students who come after us continue building a school where everyone feels seen, heard, and included. And finally, to the class of 2026, thank you. Thank you for trusting me to be your president and for allowing me to represent this incredible generation. Over the years, you have become much more than classmates. You have become my second family. We have celebrated victories together, overcome challenges together, and created memories that will carry with me for the rest of my life. Being your president has been one of the greatest honors I could have asked for, and we will always be grateful for the trust you place in me. Thank you for your trust, your support, and for being part of this journey. Thank you.
Ahora vamos a tener una presentación musical. Las graduandas Inara y Eva, acompañadas del estudiante Antonio Kirse, de los profesores Viales, Javier, Randall, Nela, Hugo y Ale, van a dedicarnos una canción, Feirada Mangayo, en portugués.
Bueno, good
Hello.
morning, everyone. I'm Inara Cerdas. I'm here with Evita, another graduada. And we are alongside wonderful teachers that decided to join us in this celebration. And Antonio Kirse, who is going to be playing the accordion for us today. The song we will be playing is called Feria de Manjao, and it's a song that talks about the vibrant ferias that you go to. But what's so special about it is because we're currently in a celebration, and a celebration that's so colorful, so vibrant, and I hope you enjoy. And there's a certain rhythm we're gonna be doing, and we hope you can join us. So listen closely, and we'll let you know when to join us. Enjoy.
Muchísimas gracias. No mencioné al director Vicente Luna y al profesor Hugo. Y eso es lo que estamos haciendo aquí en la Lincoln, señores. Grupos de personas, profesores, estudiantes que se gradúan, que no se gradúan, directores, todos colaborando. Si alguno estuvo, yo sé que por lo menos hay un set de papás que me dijo que estuvieron ayer en Junior Day, que el director general fue el que cantó. También cantó música brasileña. Así que you never know what you're gonna get. Muchas gracias a los participantes, que estuvo lindísimo. Ahora, señores, nada de lo que hacemos nosotros aquí sería posible sin el apoyo de una junta directiva comprometida. Y es un placer para mí presentar al presidente de la junta, don Alfonso Gómez.
Señor expresidente de la República, don Rafael Ángel Calderón Guardia. Señor invitado especial, don Rodolfo Carvajal. Señores miembros de la Junta Directiva. Señor director general, doctor Daniel Allen. Señor director de secundaria, Scott Garren. Distinguidos profesores, dedicados padres de familia y sobre todo admirada clase del 2026. Bueno, muchas felicidades, jóvenes, lo lograron. Estar aquí sinceramente me acuerda a mi graduación hace 25 años. Y sí tengo que admitir que de todas las personas que hablaron en mi graduación, que dieron el discurso, no me acuerdo ni una palabra de lo que dijeron. Y eso que yo fui uno de los que hablé. Por eso hoy no quiero darles un discurso complicado ni con palabras complejas. Hoy lo que quiero es darles 3 ideas simples que ojalá se lleven para la universidad y hablarles un poco de las maravillas que están sucediendo aquí en la Lincoln. Bueno, como hablé, hace 25 años me gradué y después me fui a Londres y estuve en la Universidad de Cambridge y sinceramente eran momentos bien complejos porque justo antes de irme a Costa Rica, una semana antes, sucedieron los ataques terroristas de Nueva York, el 9/11. Y entonces la gente, los estudiantes estaban atemorizados y no le estaban pasando bien. Y ahí los profesores de Cambridge se dieron cuenta de eso, hicieron lo que mejor saben hacer, un estudio académico. Y en ese estudio académico lo que trataban era de ver qué eran las cualidades, qué eran las características que tenían los estudiantes que les iba bien versus los que no les iba bien. Y ahí lo que nos dijeron, por lo menos, que les sorprendió es que habían 3 características jóvenes de estudiantes que les iba bien. A todos estos estudiantes que les iba bien, que tenían buenas notas, que las estaban pasando bien, tenían 3 características. Y la primera es que manejaban bien su tiempo. Y aquí, jóvenes, en la universidad nadie les va a recordar hacer exámenes ni tareas, la libertad va a ser enorme. Entonces, manejar bien el tiempo va a hacer la diferencia entre tranquilidad versus estrés. La segunda característica es que si estaban en problemas, jóvenes, si estaban en problemas, pedían ayuda y pedían ayuda rápido. Y sinceramente en la universidad van a tener momentos difíciles y por experiencia propia van a sacar una nota mala, van a tal vez un examen que no les fue bien, los dejó la novia también, pero en todos esos momentos lo mejor es no quedarse callado, es preguntar, es pedir ayuda, porque pedir ayuda no es del débil, es del inteligente. Y la tercera característica, la última característica, es que todos estos jóvenes habían hecho amigos, habían creado su tribu. Y es que al final la universidad no es solo notas, la universidad también es encontrar personas con quien crecer, personas que lo reten a uno, pero que además estén ahí cuando uno los ocupa. Bueno, manejar el tiempo, pedir ayuda, encontrar su tribu. Suena simple, pero a veces las cosas más simples son las mejores de la vida. Y si nos ponemos a pensar, la Lincoln ya los preparó a ustedes para todo esto, porque por más de 80 años, la Lincoln no solo ha graduado estudiantes excelentes, sino personas integrales en deportes, en artes, en servicio, en emprendimiento. Somos la única escuela en el mundo, que da entrepreneurship desde pre-kinder hasta 12º. Bueno, pero sí sabemos que la Lincoln no se puede quedar en el pasado, no puede vivir del pasado. Y por eso hicimos el plan Lincoln 2020. Con este plan vamos a llevar a la Lincoln al siguiente nivel. Y por ejemplo, unas pinceladas de lo que estamos haciendo en el campus, estamos duplicando el campus. Acabamos de comprar un terreno al lado y ahí vamos a hacer nuevos espacios para programas académicos, para programas de deportes también. Estamos haciendo un conservatorio de música inspirado y asociado con uno de los mejores conservatorios de música del mundo, el Conservatorio de Sao Paulo. Bueno, y por eso oyeron música ahora brasileña también. Bueno, además, con ustedes graduandos, vamos a comenzar la Agenda de Impacto, que esta Agenda de Impacto es uno de los proyectos más ambiciosos que ha tenido la Lincoln en las últimas décadas. Y esto lo que consiste es que con ustedes, que los graduados continúen conectados con el colegio, inspirando a las nuevas generaciones y contribuyendo a la Lincoln. Además, es recaudar fondos para hacer el master plan en este nuevo terreno. Y por supuesto, también importantísimo, es dar becas a los mejores estudiantes de Costa Rica, porque si traemos a los mejores estudiantes de Costa Rica, incrementamos el nivel de todos los estudiantes aquí en la Lincoln. Bueno, y si quieren ser los primeros en conocer y en apoyar esta agenda de impacto, por favor hablen con Verónica, con Dr. Allen o cualquier miembro de la Junta Directiva. Aquí estamos, porque sí creemos que esta agenda de impacto va a marcar un antes y un después en la Lincoln. Bueno, clase del 2026, quiero terminar volviendo al principio y diciendo que no es del todo cierto que no me acuerdo de nada de mi graduación hace 25 años. Sí me acuerdo que cuando me dieron el título volví a ver a la gradería y estaban mis papás y vi esa cara de orgullo que nunca había visto. Y como dijo Ernesto, hay parte del título que ahora reciben, parte de sus papás también. Y si me permiten dar un último consejo, es que ahora que reciban el título, jóvenes, ahora que reciban el título, vuelvan a ver a sus papás. Es una imagen que nunca van a olvidar. Gracias. Bueno, hoy tenemos el privilegio de recibir un hombre cuya vida nos recuerda que el verdadero éxito no se mide únicamente por los logros alcanzados, sino por el carácter, la perseverancia y la esperanza con que enfrentamos cada desafío. Algunas personas construyen edificios, otras construyen legados. Don Rodolfo Carvajal ha hecho ambas cosas. A lo largo de su trayectoria ha demostrado que la visión, el trabajo constante y la determinación pueden transformar sueños en realidades, pero sobre todo nos ha enseñado que la grandeza de una persona se revela en la manera en que afronta la adversidad y resiliencia, una inspiración para quienes hoy emprenden un nuevo camino lleno de oportunidades y de reto. Que su ejemplo nos recuerde que ningún obstáculo es más grande que la fuerza del espíritu humano. Graduandos, recibamos con un fuerte aplauso un hombre cuya vida es una lección de liderazgo, de coraje, de esperanza. Con nosotros don Rodolfo, quien además es padre de una de las personas que están graduando hoy. Don Rodolfo.
Buenos días a todos, graduandos, profesores, altos funcionarios del Colegio Lincoln, padres orgullosos y familiares. Antes de empezar, quisiera contarles algo sobre lo que están viendo. Esa voz que escuchan es mi voz, grabada años atrás y reconstruida por inteligencia artificial a través de la plataforma Vox AI de la Scott Morgan Foundation, quienes junto a empresas líderes a nivel mundial están realizando un trabajo extraordinario para las personas que no podemos hablar por nuestros propios medios. Y ese avatar en la pantalla también soy yo, bueno, con unos añitos de menos. Mientras tanto, aquí, en esta silla, está el Rodolfo real, que, aunque sin movimiento, sin voz propia y respirando con un ventilador, he conservado lo más importante, mi mente, la cual no se ha detenido ni un solo día. Las muchas veces que revisé las palabras que les voy a exponer, siempre se me salieron las lágrimas. Vamos a ver cómo me va hoy. La ventaja es que, aun llorando, la voz de la computadora no se va a ver afectada, así que no se distraigan si hago uno que otro puchero. Para mí es un gran honor compartir con ustedes estas palabras, en especial porque a muchos de estos chicos y chicas los he visto crecer al lado de nuestro hijo menor, Felipe, y les tengo un gran cariño. Desde que nuestro hijo Julián se graduó de este mismo colegio en 2022, pensé que algún día sería bonito dar un breve discurso a una generación de Lincoln, pero aún más si fuera la de Feli. Resulta que hace unos meses, mi esposa Silvia me reenvió un mensaje de Sandra invitándome a dar este discurso inspiracional a esta talentosa generación. Y aquí estoy tratando de cumplir esta gran tarea. Vamos a ver si lo logro y si Sandra y sus colegas tomaron la decisión correcta. Hace aproximadamente 13 años me diagnosticaron de esclerosis lateral amiotrófica, mejor conocida como ELA, una enfermedad neurodegenerativa que, en términos simples, va deteriorando la comunicación entre el cerebro y los músculos. Esto significa que aunque uno le ordene a un músculo que se mueva, este no lo hace. Empecé a perder fuerza en un brazo, luego una pierna, y el avance continuó hasta donde estoy hoy, sin movimiento en el cuerpo, alimentado por sonda, respirando con ventilador y hablando a 10 o 20 palabras por minuto a través de una computadora que lee el movimiento de mis pupilas. Por lo demás estoy perfecto y muy saludable. Hoy no recuerdo cuál fue mi última palabra con voz propia. Tampoco recuerdo la última palabra que escribí con mi puño y letra, la última vez que manejé mi carro, mi último bocado, ni la última vez que abracé a cada uno de mis hijos y a Silvia, mi esposa. Sí recuerdo, en cambio, a la última persona que me habló fuerte y despacio, como si yo no pudiera oír. Le dije, estoy mudo, no sordo. Y recuerdo a los que se voltean hacia Silvia y le dicen en voz baja, seguro ya no me reconoce. O cuando traté de escribirle rápidamente a la enfermera que me picaba la mano y escribí, me pica el ano. A lo que respondió, ay, don Rodolfo, ahí no puedo hacer nada. Y así 1000 anécdotas que realmente me han hecho mucha gracia. Para ponerlo en perspectiva, la probabilidad de que me diagnosticaran de ELA es similar a la de ganar la lotería. Yo fui el afortunado. Frente a eso, tuve dos opciones: sentarme a llorar y esperar el final, o aceptar las circunstancias y enfrentarlo como un reto más de la vida. Solo lo podía superar con el amor de mi esposa, mis hijos, mi familia y mis amigos, y un excelente equipo de enfermeras que a lo largo de estos años se ha esmerado en darme una atención extraordinaria que a veces me hace olvidar que tengo ELA. Elegí la segunda y a dar la pelea. El 50% de los pacientes con ELA fallece entre los 3 y 5 años después de haber sido diagnosticado, y solo un 10% sobrevive más de 10 años. Yo llevo 13 años viendo crecer a mis hijos junto a Silvia. Unos 10 de ellos dirigiendo nuestro grupo empresarial desde esta silla, presente en momentos que estadísticamente no debería haber vivido, incluyendo este. Recuerdo que Feli tenía 9 años cuando, después de que yo hiciera ejercicio en la piscina para frenar la pérdida de fuerza, se ofrecía a ayudarme a bañarme en las noches. Eso sí, siempre en pantaloneta. Que hoy esté sentado en este escenario, acompañándolo graduarse junto a esta generación, me llena el corazón de vida, y eso me enseñó algo que quisiera que se graben hoy. La felicidad no es una meta, es un estado, y uno elige estar en ese estado o no. Yo elijo ser feliz, no porque mi vida sea fácil, sino precisamente porque no lo es. Después del diagnóstico, una de las cosas que más circuló en mi cabeza fue liquidarlo todo, terminar los proyectos en proceso, vender las propiedades y cerrar. Por suerte no lo hice. ¿Por qué no? Porque me encanta lo que hago. Desde los 24 años soy desarrollador inmobiliario. Fundé mi empresa con mi padre, quien falleció 7 años después, cuando apenas teníamos 2 empleados. Iniciamos con un proyecto de 5 unidades en un terreno que mi abuelo nos financió. Hoy hacemos múltiples proyectos residenciales, hoteles, comercio, oficinas y tenemos algunos emprendimientos en retail, tecnología y entretenimiento. El proyecto residencial más pequeño tiene unas 50 unidades y el más grande supera las 600. Y gran parte de eso lo construimos durante los años que llevo con esta enfermedad. Cuando acepté la ELA, entendí algo que cambió todo para mí. El trabajo no era una carga, era una medicina. La pasión por lo que hago no me dejó rendirme, no porque fuera valiente, sino porque simplemente no podía imaginarme sin hacerlo. Mis hijos, mi esposa y mi familia tienen su vida. Yo no quería ser el enfermo encerrado en una casa, viendo cómo se iba deteriorando mi cuerpo, y mucho menos ser una carga para mi familia. Sabía que podía dar mucho más. Eso que sentí, eso que no me dejó soltar el trabajo incluso cuando mi cuerpo se iba desconectando, es exactamente lo que quiero que busquen ustedes. Mi filosofía de vida se basa en el optimismo consciente y la acción. Creo firmemente que frente a cualquier situación, especialmente las difíciles, siempre existe una solución. Mi trabajo es analizar la realidad con objetividad, identificar las alternativas posibles, evaluar sus consecuencias y, una vez tomada una decisión, mantenerme firme, a menos que se den cambios radicales externos o internos que justifiquen replantearla. Vivo con la convicción de que no siempre puedo controlar lo que me sucede, pero sí cómo respondo. Mantener una actitud positiva, trabajar con disciplina, rodearme de personas valiosas y aprovechar el tiempo de manera intencional son principios que guían mi día a día. Para mí vivir bien no es evitar los retos, sino enfrentarlos con claridad, propósito y sentido del humor. La constante transformación que implica vivir con esta enfermedad me lleva siempre a una frase que leí en algún momento y que tengo impresa en una pared al salir de mi oficina. La persona más feliz no es la que tiene lo mejor, sino la que hace lo mejor con lo que tiene. Esa frase encierra una verdad que la gente suele confundir con conformismo. No lo es. No habla de aceptar menos. Habla de dominio personal, de exprimir al máximo lo que ya tienes, tu tiempo, tus relaciones, tus recursos y tus oportunidades. La gratitud y la creatividad pueden convertir cualquier adversidad en una oportunidad, si uno elige verlo así. Yo lo elijo todos los días. Crecí en un hogar donde la abundancia no existía. Como dice el dicho, a los hijos hay que criarlos con un poquito de hambre y un poquito de frío. Enseñarles que no siempre se puede tener todo de inmediato. Fomentar el esfuerzo, la paciencia y valorar lo que se consigue. Exponerlos a cierta incomodidad controlada para desarrollar resiliencia, tolerancia a la frustración y adaptación. Así fui criado, aunque no de manera intencional, sino como resultado de las circunstancias. Como consecuencia, siempre fui platero y ahorrativo. Mi abuela me dejaba recoger mangos de su jardín y yo los vendía en la escuela. Limpiaba los vidrios de la casa, cortaba el césped, lavaba los carros, nada de gratis. Desde los 6 años, nadé competitivamente. Aprendí que los resultados no llegan de un día para otro, que la disciplina no es lo que haces cuando tienes ganas, es lo que haces cuando no las tienes. Eso no lo aprendí en un libro, lo aprendí en una piscina sin calefacción a las 4:30 de la mañana, cuando lo único que quería era dormir. De todo lo que he vivido con y sin esta enfermedad, quiero compartirles las 5 lecciones más importantes que he aprendido y que me han mantenido de pie o sentado, aún en los momentos más difíciles de mi vida. Primera, la actitud es lo único que siempre está en sus manos. Gracias al esfuerzo de sus padres, hoy terminan una etapa importante en uno de los colegios más prestigiosos del país. Tienen toda una vida por delante y en ella van a enfrentar retos que hoy no se imaginan. La actitud y el carácter con que los afronten será lo que los haga salir adelante y fortalecidos. Segunda, la felicidad es una elección que se toma cada mañana. Ante los retos, uno escoge ser feliz o ser víctima. Yo siempre elijo ser feliz. Eso no significa que no me he quebrado. Me ha pasado muchas veces. Añoro momentos del pasado, lloro por unos breves minutos y después de ese momento de desahogo, sigo con mi visión de vida intacta. Tercera, sean insistentes en buscar su pasión hasta que la encuentren. No vivan la vida de otros. Busquen lo que les guste, estudien, lean, investiguen. Nunca se detengan. La inteligencia artificial está transformando el mundo y creando oportunidades que antes no existían. Aplicada en algo que les apasione, los llevará hasta donde quieran llegar. Cuarta, si su visión no tiene un plan, no es una visión, es un deseo. La mayoría de ustedes tiene una idea de quién quiere ser y a dónde quiere llegar, tanto en lo personal como en lo profesional. Denle estructura, disciplina, sean consistentes. Recuerden, no se trata de hacer algo bien un día, se trata de hacerlo bien todos los días. Quinta, cada quien es arquitecto de su propio destino. Me lo decía mi padre con frecuencia. Es la verdad más simple y exigente que conozco. Así que construyan bien, con intención, con hambre, con sentido del humor, porque sin eso, ningún camino vale la pena. Al final de la historia de cualquier ser humano, si uno puede decir que tuvo una gran pareja, que creó hijos de gran corazón, que trabajó en algo que le apasionó tanto, que nunca sintió que trabajaba, y que aún en los días más difíciles, siempre encontró un momento para sonreírle a la vida, sin duda puede decir, valió la pena. Eso es lo que les deseo a cada uno de ustedes. Construyan una vida que valga la pena vivir. Muchas gracias y muchas felicidades a esta generación llena de talento. Feli, te amo mucho. Sé que, al igual que tus compañeros, lograrás lo que te propongas. Persevera y vencerás.
Muchísimas gracias, Fofi. Como le decimos los que lo conocemos en el colegio, tengo que confesar que para mí es un orgullo. Fofi estaba en el Cala, adelante que yo, o sea, es mayor y era de los guapos. Entonces yo en el colegio realmente no lo conocí mucho ni le hablaba mucho, pero ahora me da la misma felicidad que a uno nunca se le pierde. La gente en el colegio, uno nunca pierde la relación de amistad. Entonces un orgullo y personalmente muchas gracias por aceptar la invitación, porque no dejaba de ser un poco difícil. Estoy segura que hoy nos transformaste, Fofi, con tus palabras, y que estos chicos se llevan una lección de fortaleza impresionante para sus vidas. Otro aplauso, por favor. Ahora, a lo que vinimos, vamos a entregar diplomas. Estamos llegando ya a la última parte de la ceremonia. Le voy a pedir a los miembros de junta directiva, Dr. Allen, Mr. Holman, Mr. Garren, que por favor hagan una fila aquí, partiendo de don Rodolfo. Ocupamos el segundo podio. Empezamos. Augusto Acevedo Urbina. Maripaz Agüero Fischel. Vamos a empezar a, perdón, technical difficulties. Tenemos algo que escribió cada estudiante y un agradecimiento. Muchas gracias, Miss Rachel y Diego López. Entonces, vamos a empezar con Augusto Acevedo Urbina.
Augusto wants to thank God and his family, his mom, dad, brother, and the rest of his relatives, whose constant support has guided him throughout his life. He is proud to have represented Costa Rica in World Championships and experienced and strengthened his passion for racing. For the future, Augusto plans to continue racing while becoming more disciplined and focused, striving to balance academics and athletics as he works towards new achievements and personal growth.
Maripaz Agüero Fischel.
Maripaz would like to thank God, her family, especially her mom, dad, and sister, her friends, and everyone who supported her throughout her journey and helped shape the person she is today. She is especially proud to have represented Costa Rica internationally through tennis, an experience that taught her discipline, perseverance, and determination. Next year, she plans to study in Costa Rica and pursue a degree in law while continuing to work toward her goals.
Adrián Álvarez Jiménez.
Adrian would like to express sincere gratitude to his parents and brother for their constant encouragement, support, and belief in him throughout this journey. Their guidance and sacrifices have played an essential role. He is also thankful to everyone who has shared his achievement and supported him along the way. Looking ahead, Adrian is excited for the opportunities that await in Montreal, where he hopes to improve his French, experience a new culture, and continue growing both academically and personally. He also looks forward to exploring Canada and embracing all the experiences the next chapter will bring.
Ariel Araya Tropper.
Ariel is incredibly grateful to God for his guidance and blessings throughout his life. He is also thankful for FC Bayern München, whose excellence and winning culture have inspired him over the years. As he looks forward to the future, he hopes to see Germany win the World Cup and continue building on its proud football tradition. Next year, he will be heading to Spain to pursue his UEFA license and take the next step towards achieving his goals in the game. MIA, San MIA.
Matías Artavia Espinach. Su padre va a hacer entrega del título.
Matthias is proud of the journey he has had at Lincoln School, especially winning ASCA soccer and working hard to pass all his classes. He is deeply grateful to his mom, dad, and family for constant support. He also thanks his friends, teachers, and especially his LRC teacher for always guiding and supporting him throughout the years. Matthias is thankful for everyone who helped him along the way, even ChatGPT. Next year, he plans to move to Spain to pursue a degree in sports management and continue following his passion for soccer and sports analytics.
Nicole Aubert Rodriguez.
Nicole is proud of her personal growth and resilience throughout high school, especially the challenges she has overcome along the way. She would like to thank her parents, family, and friends for their constant support and encouragement, which helped shape who she is today. Next year, Nicole plans to study marketing in Austin, Texas, where she hopes to continue growing, exploring new opportunities, and building her future.
Maricruz Barahona Campos.
Maricruz is proud of how much she has grown over the years, especially through the challenges of completing the IB, where she found her voice through art, leadership, and giving back. She is especially grateful for the opportunities that allowed her to grow, both creatively and personally. She wants to thank her parents and family for their unconditional support, her teachers for guiding her, and her friends for making these years unforgettable. Next year, she plans to study business administration, hoping to build a foundation that will allow her to pursue something more creative in the future.
Juliana Barquero Santa Cruz.
Juliana is proud to have helped bring Lincoln its first ASCA Girls Soccer Championship, a milestone that reflects her dedication and love for the game. She is also proud of her resilience, overcoming surgeries while continuing to push forward and completing the IB journey. Juliana is deeply thankful to her parents, her sister, her best friends, and her family for their endless support. Next year, she will attend the University of Navarra in Pamplona, where she plans to study business, psychology, and continue to building her future.
Valentina Barzuna Berrocal.
Valentina is proud of the growth she has experienced throughout her years at Lincoln School. Through MUN, volunteering, Art NHS, and the IB program, she developed resilience, creativity, and leadership skills. She is also proud of challenging herself academically while balancing extracurricular activities, service opportunities, and passion projects. Valentina would like to thank her parents, grandmothers, teachers, and friends for their constant support and encouragement. Next year, she plans to attend university and continue exploring her interests in creativity, corporate strategies, and art while growing both personally and professionally.
Alessandro Battaglini Bonilla.
Alessandro is incredibly grateful to everyone who has helped shape his journey. To his parents, he extends his deepest thanks to their never-ending support, encouragement, and the values that they have taught him, which have made him who he is today. To his friends, he is thankful for the laughter, unforgettable memories, and for helping him through his lowest moments. To his teachers, he appreciates their understanding and guidance, both inside and outside the classroom. Above all, Alessandro thanks God for the opportunities and blessings he has provided, believing that through him, all things are possible.
Juan Manuel Bermúdez Murillo.
Juan Manuel is proud to have served as high school president during the 2025-2026 school year and as Undersecretary General for LMUN 2026, as well as earning a diplomatic commendation at Harvard Model UN. He is deeply grateful to his parents, friends, teachers, college counselors, tennis coaches, and Model UN peers for their constant support. Next year, he plans to attend college, continue developing his leadership skills, and pursue opportunities that challenge him academically and personally, with the goal of creating a meaningful impact in his professional career and beyond.
Ilenia Bianchi Viques.
Elenia is proud and grateful to have been awarded the Founders Scholarship in 10th grade. Since then, she has been deeply involved in Model United Nations, starting as a delegate, later serving as a co-chair participating in Harvard MUN, and ultimately becoming Undersecretary General for LMUN 2026. She also served as the Vice President of the Debate Club, ESSDA. Beyond academics and leadership, she is especially proud to have written and published 2 books, Cult of the Archangel and Eternamente Ephemera. She would like to thank her family for encouraging her to pursue the Founders Scholarship and their constant support, as well as her teachers for their dedication and her friends for the memories they've shared. This summer, she looks forward to exploring new places in Costa Rica to try new foods and spending time with loved ones before heading to California to attend Soka University of America.
Mateo Bogantes Vargas.
Mateo would like to thank all of the teachers who have taught him throughout the years, his friends who have made school enjoyable, and his family for their constant support and encouragement.
Juliana Brenes.
Through the challenges, growth, and unforgettable memories of high school, Juliana is proud of the person she has become. Completing the full IB diploma program taught her discipline, balance, and how to trust herself even during the most difficult moments. She is deeply grateful to her teachers for their guidance and encouragement, to her family for their unconditional love, constant support, and for always pushing her toward her goals and dreams. Most importantly, she is grateful for the friends she grew up with who turned these years into the most unforgettable chapter of her life, and who she knows will remain by her side through every step ahead. Next year, Juliana will study interior design at IE University.
Antonio Brenes del Barco.
Antonio would like to thank his dad, mom, brother, grandparents, friends, and classmates for their support, encouragement, and unforgettable memories throughout the years. He is proud of the experiences, challenges, friendships, and achievements that shaped his high school journey and helped him grow as a person. He is grateful for all the lessons learned both inside and outside the classroom, And next year, Antonio plans to continue his studies, explore new opportunities, and work towards his goals while making the most out of every new experience and challenge that comes his way.
Santiago Carreras Guardia.
Santiago would like to thank the Lord Jesus Christ for forgiving him of his sins and saving his soul. He would also like to thank his dad for teaching him how to think and sharpening his mind. He would also like to thank his mom for bearing his sister, brother, and him. He looks forward to becoming a better man and fulfilling his God-given duty as a protector, a source of strength, and a man of kindness and integrity.
Felipe Carvajal Trejos.
Felipe would like to thank his parents for always supporting him throughout his journey. He is also grateful to Miss Kinsey for her patience and guidance, and to Juanma for being the best school president. Looking ahead, Felipe hopes to become an architect.
Fernando Castro Brizuela.
Fernando would like to thank his parents and Sophie for always supporting him. To his best friends, Ale, Monchi, Javi Nunez, Daniela, and Tom, he'd like to say thank you for all the laughter and for always being there. To his chemistry, physics, and math teachers, thank you for everything they taught him. He would also like to thank his former basketball seniors who were there for him and helped him become a better person. To his coaches, Ernie and Danny, and to his team, thank you for everything. Finally, to the class of 2026, thank you for all the memories. It has been an honor to call all of them his friends. Anthony Edwards, MVP 2027.
Luisa Castro Gonzalez.
Luisa is proud of the person she has become, shaped by the effort, dedication, and resilience she has shown while completing the IB diploma and balancing her passions and personal life. She believes this would not have been possible without her parents' unconditional support, the opportunities they have given her, and the entire family's constant love and encouragement. She is also eternally thankful for her friends who have made all her years in high school so meaningful and unforgettable. Luisa will study at the University of Texas at Austin, pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Informatics, where she looks forward to continuing to learn, grow, and pursue the things she loves.
Matías Castro Salazar.
Matías Castro.
One of Mati's proudest accomplishments has been the discipline and dedication he developed through years of playing soccer, a sport that has shaped much of who he is today. Through athletics, he has learned the importance of always pushing himself to improve. He is incredibly grateful to his family, friends, and teachers for supporting him and filling these years with unforgettable memories. Next year, Mati plans to begin his journey in medicine, excited for his future ahead and ready to take the new challenge chapter at UC Med with passion and commitment.
Nicolás Castro Bolio.
Nicolás would like to especially thank his parents, grandparents, brother and sister, as well as his teachers and coaches for instilling him the value of competition and that hard work pays off. Nico feels immense gratitude for his teammates and the 3 ASCA titles, particularly his 2 soccer championships and recent MVP award. Nico plans to study engineering in sustainable development at the Tecnológico Monterrey in Mexico.
Inara Cerdas Marín.
You'll either find Inara singing, dancing, playing volleyball, baking, sleeping, and taking on the most amazing adventures. She's done so much during her time at Lincoln that it simply doesn't fit in a few words. But if there is one thing that we can say about her is the positive, kind, and loving manner that she takes on anything she does. She wants to thank her family and closest friends of the immense support. She'll be studying at the Lakehead University, pursuing a Bachelor of Art and Sciences in Media, Film, and Communications. We wish her the very best.
Federico Chacón Picado.
These years have been full of growth, laughter, and unforgettable memories. Federico is proud of every challenge he pushed through and every moment he chose to keep going. To his family, their love and sacrifice made all of this possible. He is forever grateful. To his classmates, thank you for the memories, the laughs, and the support along the way. They made every day worth it. Next year, he's excited to begin a new chapter at Babson College.
Diego Chavarría Vargas.
Diego is proud of how much he's grown during these years, both academically and personally. From overcoming challenges to building strong friendships, every moment has shaped who he is today. He wants to thank his parents for their constant support, his friends for always being there, and his teachers for guiding him along the way. Next year, he plans to attend the university and study artificial intelligence and business analytics, continuing to work hard and take advantage of new opportunities while enjoying every step of his journey.
Joel Cheng.
Joel will remember his high school for friendships, experiences, and lessons that shaped him along the way. From three-peating as ASCA volleyball champions with his friends to leading Lincoln Model United Nations and representing Costa Rica internationally in robotics, he is grateful for every moment and everyone who supported him along the journey. He would especially like to thank his mother, father, siblings, friends, coaches, and teachers for always believing in him despite his ambitious goals, YC Combinator. Next year, Joel plans to double major in electrical and computer engineering and economics at Vanderbilt University.
Ahora, don Ricardo Cordero va a hacer entrega del título a su hijo, Alberto Cordero Aubert.
Today, Alberto is closing his first chapter of his life with immense gratitude to God for how blessed he is. He wants to thank his parents, Ricardo and Melissa, for all the hard work and for the opportunity to study and grow at Lincoln. Over the last 15 years at school, the memories, lifelong friendships, lessons, and experiences he has lived through have shaped him into who he is today and marks the beginning of everything that lies ahead in his future. He leaves with gratitude to Lincoln, to those teachers who have inspired him, to his generation, and with hope that the next year will be just as good as the ones he's lived here.
Daniel de la Cruz Alvarado.
Daniel is proud to have served as the president of the National Honor Society and the Electoral Tribunal, and as co-president and founder of the ESTA Debate Club. He is also grateful to have been part of the National Intermediate Youth Orchestra during his last 2 years as a violinist. Through his 2 nonprofits, Daniel is proud to have helped bring books and Lego kits to children. He would like to thank his parents, grandparents, sisters, teachers, and friends for supporting him countless times throughout the years. This fall, Daniel hopes to major in economics and political science at Northwestern University.
Javiera de Paz Forero.
Javier is proud of the person she has become over these years, developing resilience through challenges, maintaining dedication to the IB program, and appreciating the people who have been part of her journey. She is deeply grateful to her parents for their unconditional support, guidance, and the many opportunities they have provided her. She also thanks her friends for making these years so memorable. For next year, she plans to continue her studies abroad in Spain, pursuing a double major in business administration and design.
Matthew Drew Morales.
Matthew is proud of the growth he's had throughout high school, both academically and personally. From building friendships to pursuing his passions in fitness, business, and nutrition, these years have shaped who he is today. He wants to thank his family, friends, teachers, and everyone who supported him along the way and pushed him to keep improving. A special thank you to his parents for always believing in him. Next year, he plans to continue his education in business management while continuing to grow his entrepreneurial goals and make a positive impact through health and fitness.
Luisa Esquivel Cordero.
Luisa is proud of the perseverance and growth that has shaped her throughout high school. Through the IB program, she built confidence, discipline, and learned how to balance her academic and personal life while facing challenges along the way. She would like to thank her parents for always being her #1 supporters and providing her with so many opportunities alongside her family and, most importantly, her friends, who have been in the most special part of this journey. This year, Luisa plans to study business administration with a concentration in economics and entrepreneurship technology at Babson College.
Luciana Ferraro Alfaro.
Luciana is proud of the dedication and resilience that has shaped her throughout her high school journey. She also takes pride in being an engaged member of the Lincoln community, always willing to participate and contribute. She is deeply grateful for the unconditional support of her parents and grandparents, as well as for her friends, who have filled these years with unforgettable memories. Looking ahead, she plans to pursue a degree in business administration in Costa Rica with aspirations of continuing her studies abroad.
Elke Fischel Fernández.
Elke is proud of the dedication and growth that have shaped her throughout high school. From completing this important chapter to actively participating in school activities, she values the experiences that helped her grow both academically and personally. She is deeply grateful to her family, friends, and teachers for their constant support, guidance, and encouragement along the way. Looking ahead, Elke plans to study corporate communications and global affairs at the University of Navarra, where she hopes to continue expanding her perspective and pursuing new opportunities.
Agustín Fonseca Gutiérrez.
Agustin is excited to continue his education at the University of Kansas, where he will study business. Looking back on his time in school, he is grateful for the friendships, experiences, and lessons that have helped him shape who he is today. Agustin would like to thank his parents and siblings for their constant support, guidance, and encouragement throughout the years. He is also thankful for his friends and extended family for being part of his journey and making these years memorable. He looks forward to the opportunities, challenges, and experiences that await him in this next chapter.
Santiago Fonseca Gutiérrez.
Santi is proud of challenging himself academically by taking the full IB program with Math AA higher level and passing both pre-calculus and calculus at Tech. He's also proud of competing in sports tournaments, especially international soccer and tennis events, and achieving a strong SAT score. He wants to thank his parents for always supporting and pushing him forward, his teachers especially from the last 2 years for helping him through IB, and his friends and cousins for creating unforgettable memories, making him have a more balanced life. Next year, he plans to attend USF for industrial engineering and hopes to explore new cultures.
Diego Fonti Hernández.
Diego is proud of the experiences and memories he made throughout high school, especially winning 2 ASCAs and being part of the best senior class. He wants to thank his family, friends, and teachers, especially Ms. Karina and Ms. Rosario, for making these years unforgettable. From all these moments with Agropecuaria to the soccer games every Sunday, high school gave him friendships and memories he'll always appreciate and remember. Next year, he plans to study finance at university, meet new people, travel, and make the most out of every opportunity in this new chapter abroad.
Dana Isabel García Bermejo.
Donna is proud of all the experiences that pushed her to grow and see the world differently while reminding her to value the people around her. She wants to thank her parents for the time she was able to spend close to them during such an important stage of her life, but especially her aunt for her guidance and encouragement. She also wants to thank the friends who welcomed her from a very beginning and made a new place to feel like home. Next year, she'll be attending IE University in Madrid to pursue a degree in business administration with communication and digital media.
Tomás Garita Calderón.
Tomas leaves school proud of the laughs and memories that have made long days worth it. He knows for a fact that without his friends, schools would have been much more difficult. But they were the ones who actually made him want to show up. He owes a huge thank you to his mom, dad, brother, sister, and grandparents for always having his back. Shout out to Ms. Sandra Mora for being an amazing person and always helping me out. And thanks to the administration as well. Next year, he's heading off to study medicine, hopefully at UCR.
Maripaz Gómez Valverde.
Maripaz is proud of the growth she has experienced throughout high school, embracing challenges and stepping beyond her comfort zone. She is grateful for the friendships and teachers who have made the journey so meaningful. She thanks God for guiding her every step of the way and her mom and dad for their constant love and support. She dedicates this achievement to her grandma, who is no longer with them, but whose love is carrying in her heart every day. Next year, she plans to start studying medicine, driven by a passion to heal, make a difference, and turn compassion into purpose.
Felipe Armando González Salazar.
Armando would like to thank God, his parents, family, and his friends for support throughout the years. He plans to study mechanical engineering and hopes that one day he will start his own company. He also gives thanks to Mr. Pavon and Mr. G for their mentorship and for making high school a more enjoyable experience.
Jorge Arturo Guardia Montero.
14 years at Lincoln from pre-K in 2011 to now, and somehow it has still went by too fast. Jorge is proud of winning the NASA Space Apps Challenge and a moment that showed him what's possible when curiosity meets late nights and good teammates. Creating Lincoln Tech Week was another highlight, building something he hopes outlasts his time here. None of it would have happened without his dad, mom, and brother backing him every step. His grandparents always cheered him on, and Plains Foot, the best friend group a guy could ask for. Next year, he plans to attend Purdue to study computer science. Boiler up.
Rubén Alberto Gurdián Solano.
Ruben wants to thank his family, friends, and everybody else who has supported him along the way.
Carlos Alberto Gutiérrez Chávez.
Carlos is incredibly thankful to his family for their constant love and support throughout his life. They have always encouraged him and helped him become the person he is today. He's also grateful for his friends who made these years unforgettable with great memories and were always there when he needed help. He appreciates his teachers for guiding him and pushing him to grow along the way. As he closes his chapter, he's very excited to begin studying industrial engineering at the University of Navarra in San Sebastián, Spain. He has been looking forward to starting university for a long time, and he's thrilled that the moment has finally arrived.
Antonio Gutiérrez Gallegos.
One of the moments Antonio is most proud of was being captain of the ASCA soccer team as they won their second ASCA championship in a row, as well as being named an ASCA All-Star. He's also proud of being part of the last lunch. He wants to thank his parents, teachers, sisters, Plains, Food, Los Bates, and all his family and friends for always supporting him. Next year, he will be attending the University of South Carolina Upstate to study economics while competing on their D1 soccer team.
Antonio Guzmán Ruiz.
Antonio is proud of his last lunch at school and the memories his class made together. He'd like to thank his family for their support, his friends for always being there and making school unforgettable, and his teachers for teaching him skills that go beyond the classroom. Next year, he will be attending University of Arts London at Central St. Martin's to study product and industrial design.
Karina Herrero Soto.
Karina is very grateful for the support and love her family has given her over the past 18 years. She would like to thank her parents, siblings, and grandmothers for being her biggest cheerleaders. She wishes all her classmates the very best as they begin this new journey. She especially wants to thank the teachers Carmen Utreras and Javier Pavon for their kindness and support over the last 2 years. In the coming years, Karina plans to stay in Costa Rica and take a gap year.
Sergio Jiménez Pacheco.
Sergio is proud of representing his school in winning ASCA multiple times, as well as having the opportunity to study abroad and grow through new experiences. He would like to thank his parents for their constant love and support throughout the years, and his brother for always pushing him to become a better person. He is also grateful to the rest of his family, friends, and teachers who supported him along the way. Next year, Sergio plans to continue his studies at the University of Kansas in the United States.
Miranda Jiménez Valverde.
During this stage of her life, Miranda learned that discipline and strong values are essential to achieve excellence and reach her goals. She thanks God for His abundant grace and blessings that guided her along the way. Her parents for their unconditional support and the values with which they raised her, as well as her brother for his companionship and her friends for making high school unforgettable. Miranda feels proud of her discipline and her ability to balance academics and competitive jiu-jitsu. She will study international trade at Leeds University, support her family, and aims to positively impact others in this new chapter.
Sarah Kaufman Orlich.
Sarah is incredibly grateful to her teachers, friends, and family for the love and support that shaped her throughout her 15 years at Lincoln. She is especially thankful to her parents, her constant source of strength and guidance, for every sacrifice and opportunity, and her brother for always standing by her side. She's also incredibly thankful to Profe Viales and Profe Gabs for creating a safe space where she felt seen, heard, and understood. Next year, Sarah plans to study in Costa Rica and begin her journey pursuing psychology.
Alexia Coburg Blair.
Alexia would like to thank her mom for the hard work she puts in every day to provide so many opportunities for her and her sister, and her father, who taught her to dream and showed her that education goes beyond school. She is also grateful for her friends that she made along the way, who will always be special to her. Alexia is proud of her dedication to the IB diploma and her commitment to working hard to achieve her personal academic goals. Her future plans include studying business administration at ESADE in Barcelona and traveling around the world.
Alexa Cofoed Padilla.
Alexa is grateful to Lincoln School in the class of 2026 for turning what once felt new into a place she could call home. The friendships, laughter, and memories she shared with her friends made her high school years unforgettable. She's also proud to have been part of the varsity volleyball team and thankful to her teammates for every memory on and off the court. Above all, Alexa is thankful to her parents and sister for their endless love and support, and for God for guiding her every step of the way. Next year, she will attend the Universidad de Navarra in Spain, where she plans to study business and international relations.
Daniel Lacayo Ortiz.
Daniel is proud of his academic excellence throughout high school, especially in mathematics. His dedication to challenging IB coursework pushed him to grow both intellectually and personally. He is deeply grateful to his parents and brother for their unwavering support and belief in him. He also appreciates the teachers at Lincoln School who pushed him to strive for excellence. As he heads to Purdue University to study mechanical engineering, Daniel is excited to channel his skills and work ethic into the next chapter of his future.
Ernesto José Leal.
Ernesto is proud to have represented Lincoln School at OSCAs since 9th grade, bringing home championships in his final 2 tournaments. He has also served as the senior class president, participated in student government, and been an officer of Mu Alpha Theta and the National Honor Society. Through the IB Diploma program, he has developed discipline, curiosity, and strong work ethic that will guide him forward. He is deeply grateful to his parents, sisters, family, friends, and to Isa and Ricardo for their constant support. Next year, he will attend Northeastern University to pursue a degree in industrial engineering.
Galia Luconi Mora.
Galia is incredibly grateful for everyone who has supported her throughout this journey. She would like to thank her parents, sisters, aunt, and grandparents for always believing in her and encouraging her to keep going. She is also thankful for her friends and coaches for their guidance, support, and all the memories they have shared along the way. This fall, she will be attending the University of Alberta to study kinesiology, with hopes of minoring in nursing while continuing to pursue her passion for volleyball at the club level and growing as both an athlete as a person.
Juliana Madriz Harder.
Juliana is proud of her art exhibition in English, Harvard, MUN, OSCA Entrepreneurship, Art Honor Society, Entrepreneurship Honor Society, and her participation in LMUNs. She wants to thank her mom and dad for always being by her side, motivating her to move forward, her grandma for listening and giving her the best advice, her brother for being the best role model and companion, her friends for bringing out the best in her and keeping her smile alive, teachers for being patient, shaping her knowledge, and making her learning experience fun, Diego Lopez for guiding her college application journey, Miss Kinsey for inspiring her art and incredible professor like John Cecile and Pawoon. Her plans for next year include studying Navarra, learning a lot, getting to know her new places, people, passions, and making the best out of every future experience.
Catalina Manil Duno.
Kata is most proud of the relationships she built and the meaningful connections she formed with those around her. Every achievement, big or small, has meant something to her. She would like to state how incredibly grateful she is to her entire family for their unconditional love, to God for never leaving her side, to her friends for always having her back, and to all the Lincoln staff and faculty, especially her teachers, for their constant support and kindness. Next year, Kata will be attending King's College London to study adult nursing.
Mariela Manzanares Rios.
After 15 unforgettable years at Lincoln, Mariela is deeply grateful to her parents for their constant love, sacrifices, and guidance, as well as her brothers and sisters, Beto, Lilo, Ale, and Danny, for always bringing support and unforgettable memories into her life. At last, she wants to thank Tina, who has been by her side since childhood. A special thank you goes to her teachers, Javier Pawoon and Karina Mora, for their dedication, encouragement, and support throughout the IB journey. Next year, Mariela will pursue a double major in industrial engineering and integrated business and engineering at Purdue University, Johns Maritime Honors College.
Edris Marín Samanade.
Even though he was one of the last to join this generation, he found a place where he felt connected and created memories he will always carry with him. He is especially thankful to his parents for supporting him throughout every challenge and achievement, as well as his family, friends, toda la gente, for the unforgettable memories and moments they shared together. The proudest, and Miss Karina Mora for her support throughout high school. One of his proudest accomplishments was being accepted into Northeastern University after years of hard work and dedication. Next year, he will continue his studies in Boston, carrying those memories and lessons with him.
Stephanie Mejias Cheng.
Stephanie is proud of the memories, growth, and challenges that shaped her high school journey. She especially cherishes her experience playing volleyball in OSCA, receiving OSCA awards, being part of the honor societies, and building true friendships along the way. She would like to thank her parents, especially her mom, for her endless encouragement, love, and sacrifices, her sister for always being there for her, and her grandparents and father for their constant support. Next year, Stephanie plans to study in Canada and continue pursuing her dreams.
Isabela Meoño León.
Isabella is proud she took risks and stepped into new experiences, participating in entrepreneurial camps that awakened her passion for business and helped her discover what she enjoys. She is proud of how much she's grown and learned. She wants to thank God for guiding her. She is grateful to her parents for the opportunities they've given her and their unconditional love. To her family, thank you for always being by her side and supporting her. To her friends, thank you for growing with her and for the memories. She plans to attend UCR to study business administration, working hard to build a business of her own.
Santiago Mongi Alfaro.
As the stage of his life comes to a close, Santi wants to thank everyone who accompanied him on this journey. He wants to thank his family and friends for their presence and unconditional support, as well as for making every day fun and exciting. They will always have a special place in his heart. For the 15 years he has been here, he wants to thank his graduating class, with whom he experienced so much, and as well as the teachers who have guided him along the way to become who he is today. On another note, long live the San Antonio Spurs and MVP Victor Wembanyama.
Emma Neuror Echeverría.
Emma is proud of having consistently challenged herself by pursuing opportunities of personal growth. She is proud of completing the IB diploma while persevering through the demanding courses like physics. Alongside academics, she is especially proud to have continued swimming and serving as ASCA captain for the 2026 season and to have built meaningful friendships along the way. Emma is deeply grateful for the unwavering support of her parents, as well as extended family and friends. She now looks forward to studying engineering in Germany and embracing this exciting new chapter.
Diego Núñez Truque.
Diego is proud of overcoming his health challenges and growing stronger through the obstacles he has faced. He wants to thank his family for always supporting him, his friends for making these years memorable, and his teachers, especially Karina Mora and Alexandra Mora, for guiding him and helping him improve. Next year, he plans to study engineering at Texas Tech University, where he hopes to continue learning, growing, and working toward his future goals.
Jimena Odio Fernández.
Jimena is most proud of being basketball captain and bringing Miss Honey to life in the school production of Matilda. She is deeply grateful to her mom, dad, brothers, family, friends, and Ms. Rosaura for their constant support, encouragement, and belief in her along the way. These experiences have shaped her love for teamwork, creativity, and storytelling. Next year, she will be traveling to Spain to study audiovisual communication, where she hopes to continue exploring her passion for film, creativity, and bringing stories to life.
Victoria Ortiz Castro.
Victoria is truly grateful for the people who have been part of her journey at the Lincoln School. She is especially thankful to her family for their constant and unconditional support throughout her life, as well as her close friends who made each day more enjoyable. She also appreciates her dedicated teachers who supported and guided her during these years. This fall, she will attend ESADE, where she will study business and artificial intelligence.
Federico Pacheco Castro.
Federico would like to thank his parents for always being there for him, his brother for being an incredible companion, his friends for making school as fun as possible, and all the teachers that have left a mark in his life. He is extremely proud of being part of the first 2 times Ask a Soccer winning team in Lincoln history, as well as being the president and founder of the school's finance club. He now intends to study economics at the University of Texas at Austin for the next 4 years of his life.
Eva Patiño Bukele.
Looking back at her time at Lincoln, Ava is most proud of completing her IB Visual Arts exhibition and finally graduating as a lifer, having spent her entire life at this school. These years allowed her to find her voice through realism and mixed media, pushing her creative boundaries further than she imagined. She wants to thank her parents for their endless support, and Sofia, Catalina, Luciana, and Jimena for being by her side. A special thank you to Miss Kelly and Miss Casey for their constant guidance. Next year, she's excited to study fashion design abroad and pursue an internship in the industry.
Camila Kirce Espinaz.
Completing IB in high school surrounded by amazing people and creating unforgettable memories is something Camila will always be proud of. She would like to thank her parents for always supporting and believing in her, as their love, guidance, and sacrifices made all of this possible. Her teachers for guiding her and listening to her throughout these years, her friends for making this journey so meaningful and unforgettable. Next year, she plans to take a gap semester to explore new experiences, grow as a person, and discover more about herself before setting into a career path. She is excited to take this time to learn, explore, travel, and meet new people as she begins this new chapter in life.
Sofía Quiroz Raige.
Sophia is incredibly grateful to her friends and teachers for their unwavering support throughout her school journey. She takes great pride in having balanced the discipline and playing an instrument with her academic work. Next year, she plans to attend the University of Costa Rica to study a health science. Above all, she is deeply thankful for her family's love and encouragement over the years.
Daniela Ramírez Dueñas.
Daniela represented her school in 5 Ask a Soccer tournaments, earning podium finishes in all and receiving All-Star recognition twice. She served as president of the Science National Honor Society and secretary of the Tribunal, where she enjoyed every moment as part of the Lincoln community. Daniela is extremely grateful to her parents and siblings for their constant love and support, her maternal grandparents for supporting her academic education, her friends for unforgettable memories, and her teachers for their guidance. In the fall, Daniela will attend IE University in Segovia to study behavioral and social science, where she hopes to continue growing academically and personally.
Luis Alejandro Ramón Ramírez.
Luis is proud of the friendships and connections he built throughout his high school and the personal growth that came with them. He's also proud of developing projects related to economics, sustainability, and finance that he hopes will one day help people create a positive impact. One of his proudest achievements was being accepted into Frankfurt School of Finance and Management in Germany, a country he has always admired. He would like to thank his mother and father, his sisters and grandmother, and his economics teacher, Miss Karina Mora, for supporting and inspiring him throughout his journey.
Víctor Raventos Granados.
Known by many as proud math warrior, Victor will be remembered for his determination, humor, and the friendships he built along the way. He is especially grateful to his friends for making high school unforgettable, to Ms. Riddle and Ms. Casey for their constant support and guidance, and to his family for always encouraging him to every step of the way. As he begins a new chapter studying hospitality at Texas Tech University, he looks forward to adventures, experience, and opportunities that lie ahead.
Javier Ren.
Javier is proud of what he has achieved over the past years. He is proud of his performance in Costa Rican Math Olympics and the volleyball team's tri-championship. He would like to thank his friends for making these years unforgettable, his teachers for their unconditional support, and his parents for pushing him to become better. Next year, his goal is to have a successful academic year, play volleyball, and enjoy his college life.
Víctor Sebastián Reyes Echeverry.
Victor is most proud of how much he has grown over the past few years, both academically and personally. He would like to thank God, his mom, and dad for always believing in him and pushing him to his limits, his sister for being the responsible sibling, Tito y Tita, and his family for their constant love and caring, his friends, and the GOAT, Mr. Pawon, for being the best teacher. Next year, he plans to continue his education and studying engineering abroad to later hopefully become a very successful engineer.
Andrea Paola Rivera Segura.
Andrea is deeply grateful to her mom, dad, brother, and sister for their constant love, support, and guidance throughout every step of their journey. She also thanks her friends for making the past years in school unforgettable, filled with memories and meaningful experiences she will always cherish. Andrea is excited to pursue a degree in medicine in Costa Rica and continue working toward achieving her dreams and making the positive impact on others.
Daniela Rodríguez Alfaro.
Daniela actively served in the Lincoln community as a member of the Electoral Tribunal, NHS, Mu Alpha Theta, and Tri-M Music Society. Additionally, throughout her music journey, she was chosen as a first prize winner of the Golden Classical Music Awards. After graduating, she will pursue a degree in chemical engineering in Canada. Deeply grateful to her family for always believing in her and unwavering support, to her teachers for all the encouragement throughout high school, and to her peers for all the amazing moments and memories created in the last few years. Special shout out to her dog Marte.
Jimena Rodríguez Canales.
Jimena is proud to have shared her work in the art exhibition, something that represents years of growth, experimentation, and creativity. She's incredibly grateful to her family and friends for their unconditional support, encouragement, and for always believing in her. Next year, she'll be studying industrial design engineering at the Universidad de Navarra Tecnon in San Sebastián, Spain, and she's excited to keep exploring the connection between creativity and innovation.
Jimena Rodríguez Chávez.
Jime is extremely grateful for the time she spent at Lincoln School. She is proud of being part of the ASCA soccer team for so long and making it as a captain in her last year, participating in multiple school-based associations and activities, and developing unbreakable perseverance through surviving the IB. Jime would like to thank God, her mom and dad, brother Andres, grandparents, other family members, teachers, and other school staff and her friends. Next year, she plans to study law, continue to find herself, and enjoy life to the fullest with her loved ones.
Ernesto Felipe Rojas Clachar.
Ernesto would like to thank his parents, his sister, his friends, and all that have supported him these last few years. Ernesto is very proud of being a one-time international champion and a three-time silver medalist in Jiu-Jitsu. Ernesto will study finance at Purdue University and is very excited to start this new chapter of his life.
Ignacio Rosados Gutierrez.
Ignacio is most proud of the person he became through every challenge, opportunity, and experience. From founding his school's Investing in Finance Club to investing and organizing events, he learned the importance of leadership, discipline, and helping others. He wants to thank his family, friends, and teachers for always supporting and pushing him to be better. Most importantly, thank you to his parents for every sacrifice they made for him. Next year, he will attend the University of Texas at Austin to study economics and pursue his passion for business and finance.
Cristina Rucabado Guardia.
Although she joined Lincoln School in 9th grade, Christina is incredibly thankful for how the class of 2026 welcomed her and made her feel like she was part of the family. She is proud to have been part of the Quack political party and grateful for all the memories, friendships, and experiences that came with it. She would like to thank her family and friends for their constant support and encouragement throughout the years. Next year, Christina will attend the IE University in Segovia, where she will pursue a dual degree in business administration and law and is excited for this next chapter.
Elena Sáenz Calvo.
Elena has been a student at Lincoln School since 6th grade and values the experiences and friends made along the way. After graduation, she would like to study child development in Spain and publish more children's books. She would like to thank God, her parents, and her sister for all the support and love throughout these years. She would also like to thank her teachers and her friends for being such a big part of her high school experience.
Federico Sánchez Loaiza.
Federico would like to thank his parents, family, his brothers Fernan and Daniel, Agropecuaria, and his friend Mariana. He feels thankful for the opportunity of spending his school years with this generation and wishes the best of luck to all of his fellow peers and classmates. He would also like to thank all of the administration of having a huge amount of patience and comprehension throughout all of the years.
En este momento, don José Sauma va a hacer entrega del título a su hijo Alejandro Sauma Prado.
During the last 4 years, Ale has built several businesses, secured funding, and won international entrepreneurship competitions while graduating high school. He'd like to thank his mom and dad, whose endless support is what made all this possible, his brothers and grandparents, who've always been there for him, and his friends, who have made the journey unforgettable. Next year, he'll be studying in Costa Rica to continue growing his ventures while pursuing a business major.
Andrés Sosto Jiménez.
Andres would like to thank God, his family, friends, mentors, and teachers for their unwavering support throughout his journey. Driven by a desire to combine science with service, Andres spent his high school years pursuing innovation with a purpose. He is particularly proud of publishing research on using machine learning to combat coffee rust disease, collaborating with NASA on a space travel research, and teaching programming to students in vulnerable communities. Next year, Andres will attend Northeastern University to study electrical and computer engineering, where he hopes to use technology to change the world and create a lasting, meaningful impact.
Matías Soto Robert.
Matias graduates from the International Baccalaureate with pride in the perseverance and growth the journey required. At ASCA, he embraced challenges, friendships, and opportunities that shaped his character and ambitions. He is especially grateful for the chance to study abroad and begin a new chapter pursuing finance in the United States. Matias would like to thank God and extend heartfelt gratitude to his mother and father whose support made everything possible. He is also thankful for his little brother and sister, his cousins, grandparents, and his coaches whose encouragement, guidance, and belief in him helped him reach this milestone.
Catarina Tabas Peña.
Katerina is proud of learning to slow down, trust God's timing, and take life one step at a time, even when the road ahead felt uncertain. She's deeply grateful for her family, her dog Basha, Elba, her friends, and everyone who believed in her and stood by her through it all. Next year, she will be attending the University of Texas at Austin to study economics. She's excited for what's ahead and ready to embrace this next chapter.
Elena Tristan Ugalde.
Elena is proud of stepping outside her comfort zone by attending a summer camp semester abroad, where she met new people and grew independently. She is also proud of gaining hands-on experience working in preschool during the last semester of her senior year. Through challenges, she learned to be hardworking, disciplined, and to become a better version of herself. Elena thanks her mom, dad, and the rest of her family for their constant love and support. Next year, she plans to study preschool education at Universidad Latina with the dream of opening her own kindergarten in the future.
Mario Andrés Truque Alvarado.
Winning OSCA volleyball and finishing the IB exams are moments Mario is especially proud of. He is deeply grateful to his parents and teachers for their constant support and guidance, and to God for giving him the opportunity to study at Lincoln. Next year, he plans to study medicine at UCR and continue working hard toward his goals.
María Vanderlat Gurdian.
Maria is proud of the hard work and discipline even when the work seemed impossible to complete. She would like to thank her teachers, family, and friends for supporting and accompanying her throughout this process. Next year, she plans to attend the Universidad Francisco de Vitoria in Spain to study a double major in business management and gastronomy.
Tomás Vanderlat Gurdian.
Tomas leaves behind a legacy of excellence and leadership, a three-time consecutive OSCA volleyball champion. He participated in 7 OSCA tournaments without losing a single OSCA volleyball match with Lincoln. He also distinguished himself at MUN chair at Lincoln, Secretary General at MBS, and NHS President at MBS. Tomas is deeply grateful to his parents, Rodrigo and Elisa, as well as Maria, Rodri, Christopher Montero, and his teachers, grandparents, and Javier Ren. Next year, he plans to study construction engineering at the Tecnológico de Cartago.
Tomás Villalobos Hernández.
Tomas is proud of his academic excellence, his love for La Liga, his participation in the basketball team, and the All-Star he won in his only ASCA, his dedication to Model UN, his perseverance in everything he did, and always being there for others. Tomas is planning to study civil engineering at the Universidad de Costa Rica. He would also like to thank his mom, his dad, his brother Alvaro, Titi, his friends, Mario Andres, Sergio, Primo, Cuco, Soto, Victor, Joey, and Armando. He would also like to thank Hannah and a few staff members that made his high school experience memorable. Ms. Riddle, Ms. Alyssa Casey, Ms. Javier Pavon, Ms. Katia Cordero, Dr. Adam Lewandowski, Mr. Chavez, Ms. Jane Hutchcroft, Ms. Jean-Cécile Mongi, Ms. Seida Chamorro, and Mr. Viales.
Miranda Villeda Ledesma.
This year taught Miranda to take life one step at a time and not stress over everything. She is proud of how much she has grown both personally and academically. Miranda would like to thank her parents for their constant support and unconditional love, and Alexandra Mora for always being there for her. Their encouragement has meant everything. Next year, Miranda plans to study product design at Universidad Europa in Madrid, where she hopes to continue learning, creating, and pushing herself beyond her limits.
Amanda Vindas Azofeifa.
Amanda wants to thank the Lord who gave her strength and walked with her these last 4 years. She wants to thank her parents and family for the support, love, and guidance they've given her all her life. To the teachers and staff for sharing knowledge she now uses daily. Lastly, she would like to thank her friends and especially those she wasn't close to because they made her more sensitive, grateful, and appreciative of love. She also wants to mention that she's proud of her track and field podiums, her artistic development, and her academic achievements.
Josué Daniel Vindas Víquez.
These 4 years shaped Josué into the person he is today. He is proud of balancing the challenges of the IB diploma program while pursuing his passion for powerlifting and achieving national records through it. He wants to thank his family, friends, teachers, and everyone who supported him through both the difficult and rewarding moments of school. A special thank you goes to the people who have always believed in him and pushed him to grow. Next year, he will attend the University of Kentucky to continue pursuing his academic and athletic goals.
Matthew Caesar.
This year has been full of challenges, growth, and unforgettable moments. Matthew is proud of pushing himself through the IB program while staying disciplined with his fitness goals and learning how to balance both school and his personal life. He wants to thank his family for always supporting him, his friends for making high school memorable, and his teachers for pushing him to improve. Next year, he plans to start university studying law, continue working hard on his personal goals, and focus on building a successful future. Lincoln has shaped him into a stronger and more determined person.
María Ángel Zumbado Carballo.
Mariangel is proud of becoming Oscar champions and breaking an Oscar record in 2024, moments that showed her the value of hard work, discipline, and teamwork. She wants to thank Miss Riddle for being the most amazing teacher and for always supporting her. She also wants to thank her parents and her brother for always being by her side and believing in her. Next year, she's excited to begin a new chapter studying medicine at UC Med and continue working toward her goals.
Francesca Lucian Zúñiga Dupont.
From the shores of Osa to the heart of Minnesota, Francesca is thrilled to announce she'll be attending Macalester College in the fall. When she isn't in the lab for environmental studies, you'll find her in the pool with the varsity swim team. She is deeply grateful to her family and friends for the endless encouragement that made this journey possible.
Señores y señoras, un aplauso para los nuevos graduados. Quiero agradecer a los miembros de Junta Directiva y a don Rodolfo Carvajal por ayudarnos con la entrega de diplomas. Nuestro trabajo no sería posible sin las madres que ayudan tanto en todo lo que hacemos aquí en el colegio. Este colegio está fundado con los padres de familia y hay una relación estrecha. Voy a invitar a dos mamás, a Vicky Fischel y a Alejandra Fernández, a que vengan a hacer una presentación a quien los acompañó a ustedes durante por lo menos los últimos 10 años que hemos tenido el programa de embajadoras. Adelante.
Bueno, de parte de toda la generación le queremos agradecer a Ani y darle un premio, un regalo hecho por otra mamá de la generación. Ani. Un collar hecho por Mela.
Ani nos ha ayudado a todas las mamás en los últimos 10 años, como dijo Sandra, y ha sido fundamental para que todos podamos estar aquí llenos de orgullo y que todo haya salido como ha salido. Nos ha apoyado en todos los eventos, en todas las actividades y siempre ha sido la persona que está ahí para recordarnos que tienen que venir de rojo, de verde, lo que sea. Y hasta hoy siempre ha estado pendiente de todos y cada uno de los chicos. Ani, de parte de toda la generación, muchísimas gracias. Y Mela, con mucho cariño, escogió este collar y de parte de todos te vamos a extrañar muchísimo. Gracias.
Gracias y felicidades a todos.
Muchas gracias, gracias Ani. Te queremos mucho, te vamos a extrañar. We've come to the final part of our celebration. It is my pleasure and with mixed feelings, I have to introduce Mr. Garin. Mr. Garin, this is his last ceremony here at Lincoln School. He's been with us for 10 years. 11. And he is the architect of many of the academic programs that your children were able to enjoy and participate in this last decade here at Lincoln. He is the mind behind Moving Forward and many other slogans. He's an amazing person. I always thought that Mr. Garin and I agreed to disagree most of the time, but I've come to realize that all along we're pulling towards the same thing, which is student wellness, inclusion, and making your children's experience the best it can be. Like he will say himself, be your best self today. Mr. Garin, come on up and close us off.
Or do I use this? Good afternoon now. I know this has been a long ceremony, seniors, but if you don't mind, there's a couple of last lessons that I'd like to leave you with before we send you off into the world to represent us in Lincoln School and to enjoy the rest of your lives. So forgive me for a couple of minutes of going through this, but these are lessons that are not going to appear on any of your report cards or your transcripts. I don't think they show up on the ATL wall we have in the high school building, but they're important nonetheless. The first lesson I want to leave you with today is something that actually Sandra Moore and I talk about all the time, which is that I hope that you have learned to assume good intent. Assume good intent. Most people, whether it appears to be so or not, are doing the very best that they can. They're carrying burdens that we cannot see, navigating challenges that we do not fully understand, and making decisions based on experiences that are sometimes very different from our own. The world will often encourage you to be suspicious of others. It'll ask you to assign motives before asking questions and to assume the worst when we encounter a disagreement. I hope for you and us that you choose a different path. I hope you will learn to approach people with empathy before judgment and understanding before criticism. Some of the strongest relationships that you will ever build in your life will come from not always agreeing with others, but from your willingness to see their humanity even when you disagree. Of course, even your best effort will not guarantee success every time in life. Life has a way of humbling us all. Jiu-jitsu has taught me that. There will be moments when things do not go according to plan. You will face disappointments. You're going to experience failure. You're going to lose opportunities that seem certain. You're going to encounter obstacles that feel unfair. When those moments come, I hope you remember a line from my favorite fictional boxer of all time, Rocky Balboa, who once said, "It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward." Resilience is one of the most important qualities you can develop because setbacks are not signs that you are on the wrong path. They are part of every meaningful journey you will take. What matters is not whether you encounter challenges. What matters is whether you continue moving forward despite them. The most successful and fulfilled people I know are not those who avoid failure. They're the ones who learned from it, adapted, and kept going. As important as these things are, there's another lesson that I hope that you learn that stands above the rest. It speaks to what Wama said earlier today. People will forget what you say, they will forget what you do, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel. The longer I work in education, the more convinced I become that this is true. Years from now, people, even you, will not remember your GPA. You're not going to remember what you got on your exams, even your IB exams. Many of the accomplishments that you're wearing cords for today that we're very proud of, you'll forget them. People will forget them, but they will remember whether you listened. They will remember whether you cared, whether you showed them kindness, made them feel respected, or made them feel heard. In the end, your impact on the world will not be measured by what you achieve, but by the difference that you make in the lives of others. As you leave Lincoln today, and I know you'll return, but as you leave Lincoln today, I hope you carry these ideas with you. Assume good intent, stay curious, do your best every single day. Keep moving forward when life feels difficult, and never underestimate the power of making others feel seen, valued, and cared for. If you can do those things, you'll be successful in whatever path you choose. And more importantly, you'll build a life that's meaningful, purposeful, and worthy of the gifts and opportunities that you have been given. Seniors, it has been my absolute honor to spend my last year at Lincoln School with you. You have certainly made me laugh and maybe made me cry. You have always made it interesting, and I will always treasure this last year that we've had together. I hope you will too. Seniors, if you'll do me the great honor now of standing. And raising your right hand. And after I do my very best to read this oath in Spanish, simply say the words, sí, juro. Juráis a Dios y me prometías a la patria y al colegio observar y defender la Constitución y las leyes de la República y cumplir fielmente los deberes de vuestro destino. Ladies and gentlemen, you have successfully completed the Lincoln School College Preparatory Course of Study for the high school diploma. As your high school principal, on behalf of the Board of Directors and the General Director, I officially declare you graduates of Lincoln School. Congratulations.
Vamos a quedarnos de pie para, no, un aplauso más primero. Señores y señores, la clase Lincoln 2026. Vamos a sacar las banderas. Los estudiantes con las banderas, por favor. Por allá, María. Baje por ahí. Eso. No, ustedes dejan solo eso. Muchas gracias, pueden tomar asiento. Vamos a ir despidiendo a la gente que está en el escenario uno por uno o grupo por grupo. Antes de terminar, les recuerdo que está el corner de exalumnos por si alguno no pudo ir y que hay un regalito que les tenemos de una caricatura. Chicos, nunca se olviden del humor y los buenos tiempos que pasaron aquí. Pasen a recoger su regalito. Entonces vamos a despedir al invitado especial y a los miembros de junta directiva y directores. Y ahora les presento a los graduandos 2026. Chicos, ya pueden salir en parejas, cada uno por su lado. Vamos saliendo en parejas hasta que lleguen al final de la alfombra roja y afuera pueden verse con sus familias. ¡Un aplauso! No desfilen muy rápido para que les tomen fotos. Esperémonos a que salgan los chicos, por favor, aplausos. Vamos, chicos. Va a haber una foto de generación afuera, entonces no se quiten todo, no se quiten nada todavía. Muchas felicidades, aplausos, bravo. Vamos, vamos, todavía faltan de salir, sigamos aplaudiendo. Muchas gracias a todos.